Thanks for helping us out with Trudy. You did good. Now, let's talk business.
Sure. Let's take a look.
I got stuff that'll... Need some chems?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
You got...
If you're here to trade, let's trade.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A little bit of everything.
For your hair, I'm thinking highlights. Or we could try a short shave on the side. Maybe braids.
You want your meat sliced thin? You can...
Let's see what you have.
Remember. Oh no, you stabber.
Hey,
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
yeah,
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
feel better now that I'm cleaned up.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
That was it.
Off you go then.
Excuse me.
Let's get you examined right away. Time is not on the side of the surgeon.
Could use some supplies, actually.
All right, but go easy on the chems. We offer a wide variety of medical treatments.
Actually, I need some...
All right.
Hey, wait there. Grab anything
Convenient.
useful.
Absolutely not.
Piper,
You hungry? These always keep me going.
it's time we each went.
If you're heading my way,
Sure, let's go.
will do.
That was Personality by Johnny Mercer.
Heads up.
Help yourself.
Non-stop music and all the latest news. This is Diamond City Radio. Here's Atom Bomb Baby by the Five Stars.
Whoa, looking a little unsteady. Is there anything you can leave behind?
We got small arms, long arms, ammunition.
Now, don't be shy. You're never too old.
Sure. Let's take a look.
A
Right?
SWAT in it?
The hub of trade for all Diamond
Hey there.
City right here.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle.
Let's see what you have.
Everything.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
Let's see what you got.
Everything.
Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat. World is bigger than Strong.
Apparently the castle's been trying to get you on the radio. Some kind of situation over there. Better go see what's going on.
How's that search going? Were you able to find the artifact?
Scribe Halen.
Recover that tech I sent you for?
Here it is.
Good. I was hoping you'd bring it back safely. Here's a little something. There's still plenty of undiscovered tech out there. Once you're ready, come find me.
Affirmative.
All right. Here's the location. Get on it.
You're back. Any word on the patrol? You ignore people.
That was Big Maybell, with a whole lot of shaking going on. And when you're as big as Maybell is, there is a whole lot of shaking going on. The smooth sounds of Diamond City Radio are brought to you by the following. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Ladies, I bet every one of you out there knows a man like the one Betty Hutton sings about. He's a demon, he's a devil, he's a doll.
You better have some good news.
Affirmative.
Really? Maybe you're not as worthless as I thought. Here's Commonwealth is a big place in need of some serious exterminating. If you're interested in heading out on another mission, you let me know. Anytime.
Don't ignore.
I'm not ready.
Right. I better not catch you.
Any... Sign to the patrol.
Hello there.
This gives me the creeps.
This is private property.
Go away.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Jack, the new gal is here.
One moment. I just have to...
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello, hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward
And
finds
that,
it tiresome.
bless her heart,
But I always like to know
scheme
personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please,
The
have a
smooth
seat.
sound of
Stuff in
Diamond
here's
City
older
Radio
than
are
you,
brought
Blue.
to you by the following. Commonwealth weaponry.
Now, before we get down to
It's a
business,
dangerous
I have a
world out
question
there.
I like to ask all my
Protect
new
yourself.
employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question
Mighty as
is
ever.
this.
Here's Roy Brown.
Do you believe
on
there is
Diamond
other
City Radio.
intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place. Anything could be out there.
Wonderful. Most people's minds are too narrow to admit the possibilities of an infinite universe. But I'm not talking about flying saucers and little green men. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet, the very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
You think aliens created human civilization?
Wonder what they'd think to see us now.
Yes, if by alien you mean a non-human precursor to the commonly understood founding cultures, Sumer, Egypt, Assyria. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell her what I need her to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending her to look for the missing shipment.
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. You all set then?
Yep. I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck. Don't get killed on your first job.
Good to see you again. Can it wait? I was just in the middle of something.
Quite a place you've got here.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Was there anything else?
What's going on at that old
I carry out some of my research there.
The more I know, the better I'll be at my job.
Well, I suppose that may be true. My father is confined in Parsons. For his own safety and everyone else's. He became dangerously unstable after handling an ancient artifact he found in Arabia. I've spent my life trying to figure out how to cure him. Are we done?
I was intrigued by your theory.
Actually, it was my father's theory. Now proven beyond doubt, although only to me, unfortunately. There aren't many archaeology journals publishing these days.
You have proof?
Enough to satisfy me. Because of his illness, my father could not, or would not, explain exactly where he found the lost city. So I've had to confine my studies to what he brought back from his first expedition. But that's been enough to show beyond a doubt that the city, millennia older than the earliest human civilizations, but with technology that seems to have surpassed our own. And yet, everything about it is strange, disturbing geometries, tools not made for human hands, carvings that hint at dimensions beyond our own.
What was your father's?
He believed that all of the earliest human civilizations shared some common parent that was unknown to history. Think of Atlantis. The myth of an advanced civilization destroyed by a cataclysm is shared by many widely separated ancient cultures. Eventually, he found what he was looking for. A lost city, buried beneath the sands of the empty quarter of the Arabian desert.
You said your father found...
Yes. He spent years looking, and was widely ridiculed by the so-called experts. But in the end, he found it. A lost city, buried in the sands of the Rub al-Khali, the empty quarter of Arabia.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
All right.
How'd your father manage to travel to Arabia with the whole world blown to hell?
Ah, well, that was before the war, when he was a young man.
How is that possible?
One of the effects of my father's illness was a slowing or arresting of the aging process. So, yes, he is well over 200 years old, as you suspected. Are we done?
I've got to get...
All right.
You just heard 3 Sons here on Diamond City Radio.
You know what this place could use?
Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for today. Let's get it on back to the shall we? Let's face it, gentlemen. If you were this guy, you'd be singing about it too. Here's 60-Minute Man. That was the 5 stars. In case you were wondering, it sounds like we haven't heard the last of the Brotherhood of Steel just yet. Eyewitness reports have them engaged in a firefight with unknown opponents at the ArcJet building here in the Commonwealth. While their motivations aren't entirely clear, I think we can all make some guesses about what they're up to. I think it's safe to say there was some tech they wanted, and they decided to go take it. I know I wouldn't want to be in their way. The reports go on to say they made it out in one piece, presumably with whatever they were after. Who knows? Maybe now they'll be moving on to greener pastures. Let's get back to the music, shall we? Here now is Bob Crosby with Dear Hearts and Gentle People.
Hear that? Was that you?
Sweet. Definitely done. Doesn't seem like a great place to linger, Blue.
Spread out! Find him!
I've done this hundreds of times.
Heads up.
Point the way.
Look alive. Look alive.
Of course.
Hey.
Shoot.
Louis Jordan, folks. Gotta love him. Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side. Well, never a dull moment here at Diamond City Radio. Wynoni Harris's grandma may have had a gambling problem, but we always know. Here he is.
Wandering through places like this. What? Blue, we're not allowed. This is normal for other journalists. You see that? Here's trouble! One piece. That's in better shape than I expected. Hear that?